Hi, I'm Maggie, the music teacher, and during our coronavirus shutdown, I've been teaching online. I do not love it, so I'm making some videos that might be a little helpful to my students and give us a little more interaction, and I've decided to make them public in case someone else finds them useful. I'm a flutist, but I was trained as a generalist, which means I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none except flute. So if you're looking for virtuosic top shelf playing, this is not it. I don't have time to edit videos and make fancy videos, so most of these will be in one take, and that will include mistakes. If you think you can learn from that, fantastic. If it's not what you're looking for, move on now. You can see what a generalist does, and I hope you find something useful. This intro will be on the beginning of each video, so I'm going to put the information of what I'm doing down below, and if you want to skip this on future videos, forward ahead about a minute, that should put you about in the right place. On to the next video. Okay, I'm going to be talking about double thumbing, and I'll go back over the basics before double thumbing after I show a particular double thumbing exercise. So this is going to kind of be backwards, but it's for a specific student in mind. So she's already been playing a while. She doesn't need to know the basics anymore. She's actually been playing a long time, so claw hammer's new to her, and that's why I'm doing this. She actually already even knows how to double thumb, but this is a claw hammer double thumb. And I'll go over all of that in a minute. So in the meantime, I can do this with my foot. This is a very low budget film here. So here's the banjo. Claw hammer, I'm going to go over. You're hitting it with the back of your fingernail. Okay, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. But double thumbing, so one exercise she's doing now is so that's a really good exercise, and then you can add your chord in there. Another exercise is to hit the different strings, and this is what I want her to do. Just go back over all the strings, and if you get bored you can put chords to it, but you're still doing the same right hand exercise, but it's still the same exercise. So anyway, so that's double thumbing. Now what she was doing before now was Pete Seeger style, and with Pete Seeger style you pluck and then do the strum. Pete Seeger style actually is all styles put together. So what I'm about to show you is not the only aspect of Pete Seeger style. Pete Seeger is everything. But this is what I personally call Pete Seeger style playing, because it mixes all the styles, and this is just one little part of it. It's picking, it's claw hammer, it's this. So before claw hammer, she was picking up like that. So if you're doing that style, you're going to be picking up, but the double thumb part's the same. So, and then everything else is the same after that. I'm not going to show you all that because it's the same. But and you can on claw hammer you can practice also. Whoops. You can practice hitting different strings, and you can practice double thumbing, hitting different strings, and picking, same thing. So all those kind of things are good to practice, regardless of what style you play. So backing up, I'm just going to leave this camera right here. Backing up, that's all I would video for the student I was thinking about, and she kind of knows what she's doing anyway. But I have a piece of thread on my banjo. So regarding Pete Seeger style and claw hammer, the reason I'm connecting the two My husband teaches more advanced banjo, but when he teaches clawhammer, he always starts out with Pete Seeger style, which is this part. Well, there's also picking, but that. So if you're having trouble with clawhammer, you may want to play around with that first and see how it goes. Once you get that, my student uses her first finger to... I use my second finger. It doesn't matter. So, clawhammer. What I do, I shouldn't show the problem first. I'm gonna break a rule here. I'm gonna show you the wrong way first. No, I'm gonna show you the right way first. So this is. Now, if you notice, I'm coming down, and I'm catching this on the way down. Now, when I come down, watch my thumb. My hand opens up. See? You want open, closed, open, close, open, close, open, close. When you're playing clawhammer style, you want to think that way. The problem most of my students have when they first start is they want that thumb to be a separate motion from the whole, and they'll go down, down. So they'll be going... That's even hard for me to do. You do not want that. You're going to be moving. You want that thumb, you want open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. You want to be able to just move. So you come down, you open, and then you close your hand. And that's when you pluck. One way, and there's a problem with this, one way I've gotten around that is I've told my students, for some reason this works, this is a drum, by the way. So you hit the drum. So I'm actually hitting it. The problem with that is that can create the bad habit of hitting the string way too hard. So eventually you want to come off of that and just kind of hit it a little more gently. So with that in mind, if you hit the drum when you're starting to practice this, I don't think it's a bad thing. So once you get that going, you can practice hitting the different strings. And once you get that going, you know, I'm trying to think what else. Double thumbing. So a tune. Meow. Way back again. Wee. Such fancy camera work here. So I can't see the camera. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I hope this is all in view. One tune that uses double thumbing is a tune called Boatman, and my student already knows this tune, so this is nothing for her. But it's a good tune, especially if you're starting double thumbing. So the basic tune, very slow, is. That's hard to play slow. Okay, I'm doing a pull-off. Let me talk about a pull-off. I'm just going to ramble. If you get tired of the video, just stop. I'm going to ramble for a minute. So a pull-off, let's see. You see how I didn't pluck that note? This is beginning clawhammer concepts. There's a lot of hammer-on and pull-off and clawhammer because this is rhythmic. You usually don't stop this motion. Sometimes you do, but usually it just keeps going. Even when you double thumb. Still keep doing that. So I plucked that off. I'm plucking that. Plucked it off. Here's the double thumb. Ah. It's there. I'm gonna try to play that faster. If I go too slow, I mess up. If I go too fast, I mess up. But anyway, that's the beginning of Boatman, and that shows you a pull-off. And for anyone who's interested in, let's see, okay, so Cripple Creek, that's a really easy beginning tune. It's one of the first tunes I ever teach to anyone, especially clawhammer. So here, I can't do it slow. I pull off there, and then this is just a here's a slide. This is what the slide is called. So that includes a pull off. Where'd it go? That pull off there, so. So that includes a pull off and a slide. I'll play that again. Then it does the same thing. There's a hammer-on. I was hoping there was a hammer-on in there. So I'm plucking this note, except I'm downstroking, and I'm hammering on here. See that? That's a hammer-on. And there's another one. So that's at the end of that. So that second section is. So that's it. So this little video included rough examples. Oh gosh, could you see that? Yeah, rough examples of a hammer-on, a pull-off, a slide, and double thumbing, and clawhammer, and Pete Seeger style. I'm gonna have a picking banjo later. A picking banjo video later. Bye.